In this video, I'm going to share with you a major key for recovery. You can use this key to get down to that painful core inside you and transform it to a feeling of peace, a feeling of being truly alive every day, and a feeling of being in the driver's seat of your life. I'm Carol Rathel, and this channel is about healing with self-love, because self-love is the most important thing to do. Without going into too much complex information, we have different aspects of our brain responsible for how we interpret and respond to things that happen in our lives. For this video, I'm going to talk about the emotional brain. This part of the brain responds to danger and triggers and sets off the fight and flight response to save a person from danger. For many people who have had major or repeated trauma in their lives, the emotional brain dominates the way they feel, the way they think, and the way they respond to different experiences, because life has been an ongoing series of dangers. Translated, this means that when the emotional brain is in control, you are likely to have massive fear reactions to anything that reminds you of any type of trauma you have experienced. To put it bluntly, life sucks when you are being dominated by your emotional brain. Coping with that is tiring, and if it has been going on for a long time, your body will hold that trauma in many places, so you are likely to be experiencing pain in various parts of your body or organs that are not working well anymore and you need medications. You may be able to tell from my videos on recovery that I like to use simple techniques that have a fast effect. What I'm about to share with you, I used on my own recovery journey. I'm going to show you how it works so you can see how simple it is and how easy it is to do. This hack will help you quieten down your emotional brain and return control to your conscious and rational mind. Then you can enjoy life, have an overall sense of peace and joy, and be free from your past for longer and longer periods of time. And I promise it is easy. Now, I don't know if you've heard of the vagus nerve. V-A-G-U-S, nerve. The vagus nerve is one of the most important nerves in the body. Interestingly, it is also the longest. It helps to turn off the fight or flight response and can trigger a relaxation response in your body. When you use this hack, you can turn on the vagus nerve to send relaxing signals to your brain. So your brain then causes the body to release good feeling hormones. By doing this hack often and making it a part of your everyday, when a stress does happen, you can return your body back to a calm state much more quickly. So let's look at the first part of hacking the vagus nerve, and that is breathing. This breathing is about taking in a nice deep breath in through the nose to the count of 4 and breathing out through your mouth to the count of 5, allowing a pause and then take in another breath. Let's do this. Breathe in through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out through your mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, and breathe in, or stop that there. Do this type of breathing regularly throughout the day for about 1 to 2 minutes each time. To remind yourself to do it, put notes up in places you go to often, like the bathroom, the kitchen sink, mirrors, or beside your kettle if you make lots of hot drinks. The more you do this, the more often you put your body into a relaxed state. Even if you were feeling pretty good before you did it, it's good to do it so you get an idea of what it feels like to be relaxed. Write yourself some notes as soon as you've finished watching this video so you can begin using this hack straight away. I think it would be even more loving if you wrote, "I love you, breathe," on your notes. This helps you to do the breathing as an act of self-love. And another part of the hack is that when you consciously do things as an act of self-love, you trigger your body to release the hormone oxytocin, which is the love hormone. This is one of the most blissful hormones to experience. It is the hormone that floods your body when you fall in love with another person, a new pet, or engage in a hobby you are passionate about. I'm sure you know the feeling I'm talking about. The third part of this hack is that as soon as you notice you are having a fight and flight response, and assuming you are not in any real danger in that moment, you can do some breathing. This triggers your vagus nerve to tell the brain to stop sending out the fear hormones and to produce feel-good ones instead. You may need to do the breathing for a few more breaths than normal, because it takes a while for the body to clear out the unwanted, stressful hormones. So how many breaths and how often can you do this? That is really up to you. At first, you might find you need to take 10 or more breaths to feel that lovely space of calm. But after some practice, you might get there in as little as 5 breaths. Practice is the key, which is why I recommend you do the breathing frequently throughout the day. And remember, do it last thing at night, so you will have a more restoring, rejuvenating night's sleep. It's fun to do this. Here is another part of the hack you can do if you want to. When I am approaching the calm feeling after focusing on my breathing for a while, on the last breath in, I bring my arms up above my head and stretch as tall as I can, stretching my arms. And then as I breathe out, I swing my arms down to my side, imagining I am sweeping away any remaining tension from my physical energy space. And then I affirm to myself, I am calm, I am in charge, and I choose to enjoy the moment right now. And this focuses me right in the present, where I am empowered to choose how I want to feel. I highly recommend you try that. Now, if you're in a moment of time that you are in a stressful situation, like you were in the dentist's chair being worked on, or in a meeting with someone who triggers you, be kind to yourself. Remind yourself that that moment will pass. And as soon as you can, go to a bathroom or somewhere quiet and do your breathing. Do your upward stretch and sweep that stressful energy away, and then choose to let it go. You are empowered to live in the moment and enjoy the moment. This hack is a very powerful hack. We are just tuning into one nerve in our body and telling it to send relaxing signals to the brain. We are just using a natural part of our body to bring about a state of calm, to get to the desired result quickly. And the repeated practicing of it is training your body not to be stressed all the time. It is training it to be relaxed. So like, share and subscribe. And until the next video, I'm sending you love.